Out there, welcome back. Before we get into the game, guys, I want to go ahead and set the tone here for what's going on in the season. As we take a look here in the Western Conference, guys, for those that might be coming in late, obviously Team Chamberlain up there, 74-6, absolutely killing it. They've locked in the number one seed. But as we see, before we play this game against Oklahoma City, understand that what's going on here. There's a serious. These teams have already locked playoff spots, but there is a serious gridlock where you could see teams like all the way down. If you look closely, these teams are separated by a mere game and a half, in some cases a half game. Like we have a situation where the number two seed in the next two games could conceivably fall all the way to the eighth seed, potentially. No, they could fall to the sixth seed. So nothing's etched in stone. So for the Oklahoma City Thunder, particularly, because we're getting ready to play them, this is a big game for them. There's only two games left in the season. They could potentially move all the way up to the number two seed, as well as move down to the number eight seed, possibly even a play-in tournament position. So the Western Conference playoffs are ridiculous right now. If you just look at this, like it, it is a man. I didn't even notice this. I went to go take a look at this because I wanted to go ahead and set the stage for the game. So Oklahoma City needs to win this game because they lose this, they could find themselves in a play-in tournament game very easily. Like it's literally like a row of dominoes, depending on how these games play out. So Phoenix is right there on the bubble. They could potentially move up to the seventh seed to catch the Lakers. The Lakers could fall down. So this is crazy. Let's take a look here in the Eastern Conference. The East is pretty much sold up. The East is done. Like the East is just there's. I mean, there might now their boss is locked in. There ain't nobody catching them. Yeah, the one, two, the one through three are locked in. That could see some change. That's not going to change. Indiana's locked in number six for the most part. They're not going to catch them. Yeah, the Eastern Conference is man, it's kind of sad to be honest with you. I mean, they got 54 wins over here is the number one seed. If you had that record here, you'd be the number two seed, but you still wouldn't be safe. Then after that, you got 48 wins, and 48 wins over here is enough to get you the fifth seed. Over here in the Eastern Conference, 48 is the number three seed. Yikes. That is crazy, man. But I just want to go ahead and set the stone here before we start the game. Oklahoma City needs to win this because, yeah. Also, too, you want to get, if you win, they can move up and get a home game. Might even move up. But number two, you would be avoiding Team Chamberlain in the second round because the winner of the number one and eight seed plays the winner of the four and the five seed. So if they were to move up here, they would avoid Chamberlain up until the Western Conference Finals. So that's the significance of that as well. So that being said, guys, let's go ahead and get into this game. I hope you guys enjoy it. Oklahoma City in a must. I'm gonna say it's a must-win game, but they would like to win game because it would improve their positioning for the playoffs a lot. Plus, we'll get to see how they fare against Team Chamberlain, even though Chamberlain's hurt, against Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren up front. They should do a pretty good job on him working together. We'll see how it goes, guys. Sit back and enjoy. Here we go.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Cason Wallace. And it's Dort in at the 3 spot. And for San Francisco, we've got Chamberlain. Ellis is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Barnes, and it's George in at the 3 spot. Now here's Wallace, following the miss by Wilt Chamberlain.
Also, I just noticed something too. Chamberlain is a lot better. Let's take a look at Chamberlain. Chamberlain's now day to day. So let's take a look at his stats. Yep, he's just about back to. So this will be a good litmus test for OKC. He's pretty much. Let's take a look. Is he? Yeah. His offensive skill. Yeah. He pretty much just about back to where he was at. Almost. His speed's back. He's got his agility back, somewhat. So yeah. This is legit Chamberlain. But just gotta have to monitor it because he's still a threat to get injured. So we'll see how it goes, guys. Just wanted to let you guys fill you in on that little bit of information.
Wallace the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Off target from three-point range. Here's Ellis. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ellis has got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Warriors. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. I spoke with San Francisco's head coach for just a bit. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Now, here's George. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Boy, not the kind of start
Hartenstein and Chet Holmgren doing a good job boxing out Chamberlain right there. Working together.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Watch out for Shai. Gotta watch out for Holmgren on the three-pointers.
Lock at 6. And shot off. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. Outside, George. San Francisco passing it around. Ellis outside. Pass to George. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you've got to like the way George puts the right touch and arc on his shots from deep. He's an outstanding shooter from range.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. And
Chamberlain's back, y'all.
Looking for a breather.
You guys bounce back.
Just one or two things to talk about.
And a chance to check out the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. And, of course, he's in the top 5 in free throw percentage. It can go overlooked, but sure makes a difference.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now here's Ellis. Last game he had 12. Now, here is Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, my goodness. He's back.
Shot you can expect.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Wallace. And Ball with the block. George against Dort. A 15-footer. George, no good.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Back to Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Ball. A second chance effort. And that one's good.
Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Clever rebound by Alexander right there.
To maneuver on the board, because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
Barnes finds Ball. Here's Chamberlain. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Chamberlain got his second basket.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here's Wallace. Still without a basket. Hartenstein with the screen on Ball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain with the rebound. San Francisco leading by 3. Ellis with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. Pass the ball. Chamberlain with it. Ellis outside. It's 3-pointers off the mark. The Thunder shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is playing like a man possessed right now.
Shortening the season in an attempt to
I think he knows they need to win this game.
Look, Devin, I've long been a proponent of a shorter season.
Make a statement against the best team in the NBA.
Games, 1 month less on the regular season would be great. We know load management didn't decrease injury rates, so I'm not sure a shortened schedule would either, but I do know it would improve the quality of play for the players, and I think that would be beneficial to the fans.
Got playoff atmosphere out here.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Now Ball. He has yet to score. George passes to Chamberlain. And George kicks to Ball. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Holmgren. Barnes can't get it to go. Last game for San Francisco, they picked up the W against the Nets in Brooklyn. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Dort. Shoots the 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. San Francisco is gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Ball, the pass to Barnes. George with the ball. Chamberlain with it. He had 27 points last game. San Francisco again missing.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Hartenstein. A miss that time. Would have put him up. On the wing, Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And over time, because Barnes has become more efficient as a shooter, he's also become better with the shot fake, more effective with it. Once he has you in the air, the rest is elementary.
That's good from Barnes.
And you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for San Francisco. Thompson, he's checked in for Paul George. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Ellis. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And now, here are the squads that have done some tremendous work on the boards since the All-Star break.
I mean, they just out-muscled their opponents under the glass. I mean, impressive rebounding numbers, and they've really only gotten better.
Caldwell-Pope against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Ball surveying the defense. Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Hands the shot with nobody near him.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He spots a wide open shooter and just gets him the ball.
And here is Ball. No scoring in this one. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Wallace. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous Alexander, that's a two-pointer. That one rolling around and rims out. Caldwell Pope kicks to Thompson. Back to Caldwell Pope. San Francisco passing it around. For 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
Pass to Hartenstein. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. San Francisco has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Now, here is Chamberlain. He's defended by Hartenstein. Deflects the pass. Wallace inside. He's covered by Thompson. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Outside for Caldwell Pope. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an elite scorer. Coach Mark Davenport
Man, this is a
said
physical
the sign of a
defensive
good
game
player
right
is
now.
being a source of reliable offense. At the same time, he's learned to impact the game in other ways, and that's why he's a really good player. He's not just a hired gun scorer. Kevin?
Totally agree, D.A. He is a franchise cornerstone type of guy. And we thank you for the report. And the Thunder making a change here. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Alex Caruso comes in for Dort. Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Caldwell Pope pass to Chamberlain. Outside, ball. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain.
Yeah, you know, it's a quirky release. There's no denying that. But he's a reliable shooter and scorer from the perimeter. Lonzo Ball making it happen.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And it's Chamberlain.
And Chamberlain with the speed.
Ooh, just
The speed has returned.
Both hands. You know, he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
Caruso, no good.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Here's Chamberlain. He's got 6. Back to Thompson. Pass to Chamberlain. They double team Chamberlain. Thompson for 3. The Thunder pull it in. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's Ball. Averages about 5 points a game. Caldwell Pope passes to Thompson. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn. The shot from the low post is good. Mitchell's got his second bucket.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Chamberlain kicks to Barnes. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Barnes. Chamberlain against Williams. Caldwell Pope for 3. Second shot opportunity. And Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got 10 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Caruso looking for an opening. Joe finds Caruso. Holmgren sets the screen for Caruso. And stolen by Barnes. And it's ball in the corner. From past the arc. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's San Francisco. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Caldwell Pope out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Chamberlain. And it's Mobo in at the 4-man position. And for Oklahoma City, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Jang in at the power forward position.
And one of the most prolific.
Hey, look at Shea, man. Hey, man, what the hell am I even doing down here on this tube? Ooh, Shea ain't have a chance in hell. Just tapped it off the glass. Easy.
Scores, you'll find. Wilt keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Alvarado passes to Chamberlain. Out to Thompson. The 3. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Chamberlain got 14 points for the game.
They got to get Hartenstein and Holmgren back in there.
Every time the ball.
Chamberlain's killing on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Jang. Scoreless thus far. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Caldwell Pope. Thompson with the rebound.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
They set the pick. A floater. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Throughout his career, Clark, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope has proven himself to be a quality player.
He certainly has, and I love the way he plays. He's locked in all the time at both ends. Really not only understands his role, Kevin, but embraces it. He's out there to space the floor with his shooting and then provide a lot of energy and versatility on defense.
Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition, but the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic, and things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. Now here's Williams. The Thunder with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Wilt is back.
Hope has improved as a passer. Nice to see that development in his game.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Ellis, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Jang, he's checked in for the Thunder. And checking out some numbers for him.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that All players go through at some point in the season, but I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 8. Pass to Joe. Launches it. Warriors with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Count that bucket. Chamberlain got the lead up to 8 now for San Francisco.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Williams, that's a 2-pointer. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Williams has got 5. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Lets the 3 fly. Caruso, no good. Warriors leading by 6. Pass to George. Shoots over Caruso. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. George has got his second basket of the game.
The mid-range, no problem for PG. He's really improved as a shooter.
Joe with it. And here's Jang beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Alvarado. Still yet to score. George passes to Alvarado. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Chamberlain. Rebound by Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. Joe passes to Williams. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 13 with that last one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And the basket by Alvarado.
George continuing to become a better passer. That's one area that's clearly improved over his career.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on George.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Jang. Dort, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Chamberlain. Now Alvarado. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists now in this one.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Now here's Holmgren. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Brooklyn.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
Wallace, good. And so it's San Francisco with it. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And great awareness of the situation. Gilgeous-Alexander sensing the chance for the steal and just taking it straight up on the break.
Now here's George. He has 5. Ellis can't get it to go. Dort wide open. Drills it from outside. And now just a 2-point San Francisco lead.
And the three-point shot wasn't always there for Dort, but he's put in a ton of work on it, and it shows.
Here's Barnes. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And the Thunder making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Ellis. Pass to Chamberlain. Kicks it out to Ellis. And again, unable to change momentum here. Well, Thunder have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter. Just under 50% shooting. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I had a chance to check out some stats for George. He's been a factor for them over the last month, putting up about 18 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And the Warriors making a change here. Adams checked in. Barnes hits them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Now, here's Dort. He has 6. Hartenstein, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Pass to Ellis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Holmgren. The Warriors have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Now here's Caruso. Currently averaging almost 6 points a game. The Thunder with another miss. Pass to George. Outside, Ball. Ellis outside. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Here's George. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Hartenstein with the screen on Ellis. Hartenstein in the high post. Dort kicks to Holmgren. Wallace against Ellis. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Thunder have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. He misses the free throw. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Ellis. And the second free throw, good. Now Ball. Outside, George. Back to Ball. Caldwell Pope left side. Over Wallace. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Wallace finds Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Oh, ball in position. Can't hit that one.
And that was almost one for the highlights. The long distance alley-oop, just a fraction off the mark.
Caldwell Pope against Wallace. to the left side wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got 7. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now, here is George. 7 points in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Dort.
Well, you have to be really on your toes when you're defending Paul George. He's excellent when it comes to using the pump fake to draw fouls.
And George drops them both. Oklahoma City trailing. Caruso, the pass to Hartenstein. Here's Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Now we see the league's top assist team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork.
Clearly, this group's on the same page offensively, and the chemistry continues to improve as well. The assist totals off the charts. And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now, here's Ball. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside for George. Pass to Mobo. Driving in. That one drops for him.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Dort misses. San Francisco has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's George. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Dort. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Misses the layup. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 2. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
I mean, that is important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot. And we got an offensive rebound too as well. Get us some second chance at the basket. And just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
This has been a display of what we often talk about on this show. Unselfish ball movement usually leads to better shots. Now, I could say this. They're generating a lot of clean looks, guys.
Yeah, it's tough to beat a team that's in sync. Big advantage in the assist column. Check that out. And let's turn our attention. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more.
It's nip and tuck right now, both sides, man. This is a defensive game. Look at that, 41 to 40% shooting.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Thunder shooting around 40% from the floor here. We've got Lonzo Ball. Harrison Barnes is out there with George. Then it's Ellis, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5 down low. And for the Thunder, the forwards are Dort and Holmgren. Wallace is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Ball. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. Good on the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points to start out the third quarter for Oklahoma City. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
Of that attitude, growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. Here's Dort, following the basket made by Wilt Chamberlain. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And yes, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Ball, the pass to George. Chamberlain down low. He's against Hartenstein, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here's George. 6 points for him. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Clock at 4. They get the rebound. Dort against George. Wallace with the ball. Over Barnes. Wallace misses.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
George against Gilgeous-Alexander. That one falls. George has got 11 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Dort. Here's Hartenstein. No good on the 3. Warriors leading by 3. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync, good luck trying to stop them now.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes back up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands how to draw contact, especially when he's looking to score.
For Oklahoma City, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. First one falls for him. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for San Francisco. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Corner shot. George, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to talk to his guys. Check out the standings in the Western Conference and see how the playoff race is shaping up. We take a look at the Warriors. Very strong season they've had, always at or near the top of the conference, and right now they're in first place in contention for that, exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And, of course, there's the Thunder. They're in 5th place.
And seeing where the Warriors are, their fans had high hopes for them this season, and they have not let them down. It's been a fantastic campaign thus far, and they really are set up perfectly for a deep run in the playoffs.
It's obvious their eyes have been squarely on the postseason for a while. It'll be fascinating to see if the regular season dominance carries over.
Wallace against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Wallace looking for an opening. For the tie. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
It's stolen by Dort. Caldwell Pope against Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D there from Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for San Francisco. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander takes it inside. Chamberlain with the block. Caldwell Pope outside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
KCP is a guy who can pull up from 3 just as easily as take it to the cup. He's a tough cover in transition.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Dort against Thompson. Dort, the open look. Gets an open look and hits. Dort's got 8 points. San Francisco leading by 3. Outside, Ball. Chamberlain down low. He's defended by Hartenstein. The shot by Chamberlain, no good. Oklahoma City's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the 3rd. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Pulls it from the elbow. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Ball dishes to Thompson. Now Chamberlain. He's defended by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half.
With great positional size, Gilgeous-Alexander can finish over defenders.
Here's Chamberlain. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Thompson against Dort. Just 5 on the clock. For the lead. A rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. For San Francisco, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. Number 1, the Thunder.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Alex Caruso. He's checked in for the Thunder. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
You know what? The size Ball possesses, guys, as a point guard is really a nice asset, especially when the defense tries to be physical.
Here's Wallace following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Back to Caruso. To the middle. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Here's Ball. Bobo gets the basket. Now it's a 7-point San Francisco lead. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Thompson in the corner. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. Here's Ball. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Thompson outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 5 assists in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Nobody near Williams. It's good from long range. Williams has got 8 points.
Boy, he could have taken it himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammates.
Pass to Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Wallace outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Lonzo Ball picks one up. We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. Free throw good, Wallace. Wallace hits 2 free throws. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for San Francisco. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Chamberlain.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Thompson for 3. Warriors getting another chance here. Caldwell Pope outside. And here's Chamberlain. He's guarded by Williams. Out to Thompson. Pocket 2. San Francisco needs to get a shot off here. They grab their own miss. Here's Caldwell Pope. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Pass to Holmgren from downtown. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain. San Francisco leading by 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And here's a look at the stats for Lonzo Ball. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 5 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. You can't understate his impact on the backboards.
Right. I mean, that's where he's one of the best in the business. Hard to outfight him on the glass.
The first one falls. Mitchell, he's checked in for Wallace. Both good from the line that time. Thunder trailing by 11. Down low. Here's Williams. Misses from short range. San Francisco has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Kolek. And here's Thompson. San Francisco passing it around. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Kolek. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical. when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now here's Hield. To the paint, here's Chamberlain. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Joe passes to Williams. The 3-ball. Drains the 3-pointer. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Kolek. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And it's San Francisco with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our... State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Harrison Barnes. Buddy Hield is out there with Chamberlain. And it's LaRavia in at power forward. Here's Chamberlain. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Jones slams it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Williams can't hit.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Chamberlain. They double-team Chamberlain. And here's Barnes for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 7th assist in the game.
Decision-making of Barnes is really solid. Knows he has the green light to fire as soon as he catches the pass, and that's what he does.
Williams passes to Joe. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe finds Jones. Here's Kolek. Barnes outside. Pass to Chamberlain. They double team Chamberlain. Shot clock at 6. They get it back over Williams. Chamberlain with the basket. Chamberlain got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
With the drive, Caruso. Williams for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Kolek. Barnes passes to Chamberlain. Hield outside. Thunder with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. 13 feet away. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors leading by 12. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. They kick out to Hield. Pulls in another board.
And he's just eating glass right now.
Greg, 30 rebounds in this one. Here's Caruso. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. not a defender in sight.
Pass to Barnes. Healed outside. Here's Chamberlain. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Joe passes to Jones. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams, a screen on Barnes. Outside Williams. This one for 3. And it's Laravia with the rebound.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
To the inside. They double team Chamberlain. Hield finds Barnes. Here's Kolek. On the wing, Hield. Here's Chamberlain, and Chamberlain with the stuff.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
There's another block.
Holy. Man, you see how high Chamberlain got up to block that, man? Holy shit. Oh, my God. That's like a Sports Illustrated. Man. Bro, look at that. That's like a Sports Illustrated shot, man. Bro, that. Oh, he right on. That is gorgeous. Jesus Christ, man. Holy crap. I thought Shea got that off, man. Chamberlain just went up like, no. Damn, bro is... Shit, man. Hey, look at Shea, man. And look... Hold on. Sorry about that. Let me get this... Look at Shea. Man, what the hell? All you see is Converse in his face. This dude.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Barnes outside. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got his 8th assist here tonight.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Kolek. Pass to Chamberlain. Over in the corner, Barnes. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 12. Joe with it. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple. Here's Kolek. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Pass to Hield. Now Chamberlain. Fades and shoots, and that's off the glass and in. Chamberlain got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Oklahoma City has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Now Joe. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by Hield.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Kolek, no good. Thunder trailing by 14. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots from 12. Another shot. Pass to Joe. Outside, Jones. Here's Williams. Jones kicks to Caruso. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Jones, no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here is Chamberlain. There's the three. And that one's good. Laravia's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. Harrison Barnes picks one up.
Nice find by Gilgeous Alexander. He reads the floor so well.
For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Cason Wallace in for Isaiah Joe. Now here's Hield. Pass to Chamberlain. Barnes outside. Here's LaRavia. Misses the three.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
It's an incredible advantage to have a 7-footer who can shoot like Holmgren.
Here's Kolek. Pass to Chamberlain. Good. Chamberlain's got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Left side, Jones. Holmgren wide open. And the three off target. Warriors leading by 14. They kick out to Hield. Off target from outside.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Here's Dort. Wide open shot is on the money. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Now, here's Chamberlain. And good! There's another.
Up and up he goes as he continues this sensational season, now closing in on second place in scoring.
And GA, with the way he has manhandled defenses all year long, you have to think he'll make a good run for it.
And to even come near Wilt's mark of 3,586 points from back in '63 speaks volumes for the season he's had.
So both teams making some changes here. Gilgeous Alexander against Ellis. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, he was just a skosh.
And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time now where the officials can review.
The previous play is under review.
Personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
I was challenging the goal to not the
just
foul.
The immense speed at which these players are
need to be
moving.
able to challenge.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on San Francisco's head coach talking to his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's Holmgren. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous Alexander. There's 1:54 left in the game. Ellis outside. Pass to Chamberlain. Just 4 to shoot. Shoots a fader. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Under trailing by 13. And Wallace gets double teamed. A minute 20 left to play here in the fourth. High arcing shot. Back to Dort for the three. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then a nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper. And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Warriors.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And words can hardly describe the way these guys have come out game after game after game and been dominant facing both conferences. When they hit the 72-win mark, we thought it couldn't continue. And when they rewrite the record books once more, we'll say, wow, we were glad we watched it all. What a team.
And you got to be impressed with the total command they showed throughout this season series, winning the final game and pitching a 3-0 shutout for the year against the Thunder.
And Gilgeous Alexander gets it to go. There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Outside, ball to the middle. Chamberlain down low. He's against Hartenstein.
Isaiah Hartenstein. Fourth personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
He might not have made them all, but I tell you what, he made enough of them to put this one out of reach.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to play together, and we can just stick to that, keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now it's time for our player of the game.
What a ball game this was. This was defensive, to say the least. Man, hard hitting, hard fouls. This felt like a playoff game. Look at and neither team gave up anything. We barely shot above 40%. We held them to 36. We both took a whole bunch of threes, but the difference was, as always, ours are coming off of kickouts. Wide open. They were trying to get theirs off the dribble. They had a couple of wide open threes, I'm not going to lie, but a lot of them came from Hartenstein. Hartenstein was pulling, man. Let's take a look at Hartenstein's, man. He was... We basically just let Chamberlain roam off of him, knowing he's not, we know that Hartenstein's not a big-time three-point shooter. This man took 5 threes. What's his rating on that? I know he's not that good. Like that, he's a horrible three-point shooter. But he was wide open. And that's by design, though. They've got to move that ball. Or just take him out of the game and play Jalen Williams more. Play him more. But you need Hartenstein in there to guard Chamberlain. But then again, let's look at, was it worth it? Was it worth it? At least you could have got your offense going. You left Hartenstein in there, and instead of Chamberlain getting maybe 60 points, he got 41. Okay, was it worth it? Like, you should have left Jalen Williams in there. At least you could have got your offense going. Because all those open threes, Williams would have been more likely to hit those than Hartenstein would have been. Well, Hartenstein can't hit at all because he can't shoot for nothing. They did a pretty good job on Chamberlain, all things being considered. As many times we went to him 32 times, but he got 41 points. They pushed him off the block a couple times, squeezed him down the lane, but yeah, you can't stop this dude for no 48 minutes, man. That constant, just feeding the ball. Look at that block over there. That's the play of the game right there. That block that Chamberlain had on Shea Gilgeous. He just jumped like 50 feet in the air. It looked like, man, it was crazy. But anyway, Chamberlain, as we take a look at Chamberlain here, rounding back into form, he's rounding back into form, and his injuries have been removed to day now, and he's fresh. His fatigue is up. Still, he's still banged up if you look at his body, but hey, he's ready to go. He just dominated this entire game. This was a defensive game, and nobody really shot particularly well on either side. Both teams struggled because both teams are really good defensively. But man, it just came down to big man in the middle. Let's take a look at Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, man. Oof. That's terrible. 30 shots to get 28 points. But you can't really say nothing. But you know what? It wasn't like he was taking bad shots. He was taking in and trying to get to the free throw line. It's Chamberlain, man. Chamberlain at the back, like I said. As I say time and time again, you can, I love Michael Jordan, Bird, and all the other guys, but the reality of it is, if you have a dominant big man, you can flip the court so much more easier than you can with a guard or a forward. If you can control the lane, man, you can, you basically take the other team, like at least 35 to 40% of their plays, they can't even run because you can't. I mean, let's just take a look at it. The shots that he did make. Let's take a look here at Shea. I mean, even the shots he did make, that was a goaltend. He barely got that off. And then he's surrounded by 3-and-D guys. Man, we got plenty of defensive guys to throw at him. Because we got Ball, we got Ellis, we got George, we got Caldwell Pope. We got tons of 3-and-D guys to throw at him all night long. So it's always going to be a fresh guy on him. Can't say that about Wilt. Ain't enough big men in the league to guard Wilt, man. They don't. No. I mean, I will say this though. Out of all the teams we played, Hartenstein did a pretty good job in terms of pushing Wilt off the block, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, come on, the guy got 41 points on 32 shots. Let's take a look at some of it. That play right there was just sick. I don't know how the heck he jumped up that high. They should have left Jalen Williams in the game because at least you would have had him to at least make Chamberlain pay on those double teams that he was doing and roaming around like kind of like Scottie Pippen. That's the way he was playing this game, like defense like Scottie Pippen, just roaming around. You put him on a lesser like offensive player and just let the guy roam. That's the way he looked. He was playing like Scottie Pippen defensively. So the Thunder got some questions to answer, man, if they see Chamberlain again in the playoffs. So we're going to go ahead and move this along. Now, what this does, as we reiterate back to what I said in the pregame, let's take a look at the playoff picture. By the way, next game coming up, yeah, right after that, last game of the season. Chamberlain's fully healed. He's fully healed. He's ready to go. Big man's good. He good now. He all the way back now. And just in time for Jokic. Woo! Now remember, to reiterate, before I jump on the playoff picture thing, remember, this will be Chamberlain and Jokic's first matchup because, remember, when Chamberlain got injured way back on December 5th, that's a game that they lost, by the way. They came back from 20 points down and won that game, by the way. The Portland Trail Rockets did. He was out. He missed that game with Jokic. They lost. And he missed that game. Chamberlain didn't come back until this game here against the Bucks. That's when they went on that. And from that point on, they went on that crazy 46-game winning streak, where they didn't lose a game for like 2 calendar months. It looked like. But switching gears over here to the playoff picture. Let's see what things are looking like as we've come to the last day of the season. It's looking like. Yeah, see what happened, guys? They were just up there at the 4th seed, and they losing that game. They dropped all the way down to the 7th. So now they'll have a first. But having said that, it's not all that bad because you'll be matched up against the Dallas Mavericks, and I totally favor OKC over Dallas. Totally, I totally favor OKC over Dallas. So they'll probably beat them, and then they'll avoid a second-round matchup with San Francisco, and they would have to see San Francisco into the Western Conference Finals should they get that far. But 2 and a 7 matchup, which means you'll match up against I believe it's the 2 and a 7 always plays the winner of the 3 and the 6, isn't it? I believe the 3 and the 6. So San Antonio and the Lakers will probably match up, and most likely, I think Wemby will probably take care of them. So they probably would match up with Wemby in the second round, which means that Jokic, the Denver Nuggets right now, this is a big game for them because they got not really. No, there's nothing they can do. I don't think so, because I think if Golden State loses and Denver wins, Denver can move up and possibly get a home game in that 4 or 5 matchup. Yeah, that's the way it looks like. But provided that, let's see what their divisions are looking like. I think that's how that works. Oops, sorry about that. There it is, Northwest. See, Denver's winning their division, and I don't believe Golden State is. Let's take a look here at Golden State. No, they're winning their division too. So yeah, I guess it would come down to a tiebreak, like on points or something, or strength of schedule or something like that. So if Denver was to win this next game, they could tie Golden State, and then they could maybe move up to that 4 spot and get the home game. But needless to say, that's the way it's looking, man. Meanwhile, down here in the play-in tournament, Minnesota's they're going to be at home for a play-in tournament game to defend their stuff, and so will OKC. So I think that's how it goes. So that's huge, man. You lose one game and you fall from the 4 spot all the way down to the 7. That's brutal. And they could still fall further, because look, they could still fall further to the 8th spot. Still fall. Meanwhile, in the Eastern Conference, it's pretty much a done bag over here. Everything's pretty much set. Yeah, Boston's got 3-game lead against Cleveland. Not going to catch them. Orlando's set. Oh, that's going to be a good match. I might have to show that one. Cleveland and Orlando, that'd be a good matchup. My boy Paulo Banchero, oh man, that's a good matchup right there. Yeah, that's a good game right there, bro. After that first round with Cleveland and Orlando, that's going to be dope. I would like to see that personally. I might stream that one. Shoot, if you guys want to see it, I'll stream it. Shoot. Man. I'll just sit back and watch that bad daddy. Let's see. But yeah, that's the situation going on out there with that. So with 1 game left to go in the season, Team Chamberlain sporting a historic 75 wins and 6 losses. At one point, there were 46 games in a row at one point, breaking the all-time record of 33 by the 72 Lakers, a team that Wilt Chamberlain was on with Jerry West and Gail Goodrich, that won the NBA championship, by the way. Now they set their sights on the last game of the season and the best center of the modern era, Nikola Jokic, Wilt Chamberlain, and the Joker on the road. Oh boy, this is gonna be good, y'all. This is gonna be good. It's gonna be good. The last game we just saw with OKC was a dandy. That was defensive. I think this is gonna be an offensive game. This is probably gonna be an offensive game, I think, because I don't see this being a defensive game by any stretch of the imagination. It's just too many offensive weapons for. If you look at Russell Westbrook and Lonzo Ball, they cancel each other out. And I'm looking at Jamal Murray at 2 guard. Then you got Braun coming off the ball, being set and screen, and then you got Aaron Gordon. It's just too many offensive weapons, I think, for this to be a defensive game. It's going to have to probably be somewhere in maybe the 110s or 120s, I think, for this one. But needless to say, Wilt and Jokic, they about to draw blood on each other. It's about to be epic. I'll see y'all for that one coming up a little later. Maybe give me about 15, 20 minutes, maybe 25 minutes, guys. And if you like what you're seeing here, please give the video a like. Check out the playlist. Make sure you read the descriptions so you understand what's going on. And I will see you guys in the next video, man, as we are preparing for playoff time in the Wilt Chamberlain 1962 version of Wilt Chamberlain in the modern era. Comes down to a wrap here this season. See you guys next time.